And he said, imagine, Danny, playing blackjack, 21, but you're playing with no money. So how much would it cost you, for you to lose a hand? Nothing, right? So it's free blackjack. But every winning hand, you could make $100. Now check this out. Imagine a blackjack playing with no money, losing hand doesn't cost us any money, but every winning hand you can make $100. Would that be a good game, yes or no? What kind of dealer would we be looking for? My answer was, I'll be looking for a dealer that will be dealing the fastest. Because I understand, nobody's going to win every hand. However, enough hands dealt, enough hands you're going to win. So as soon as dealer gives us a hand and it's a losing hand, what would we be thinking about? Hurry up and go to the next hand. True or not true? And he asked me a question that changed my life. He said, Danny, how much does it cost you when somebody says no to your opportunity? And my answer was absolutely nothing. He said, how much could it make you when somebody says yes to the opportunity? How many of you guys wouldn't mind having one of these regional vice presidents in your team? How would you like to have some of the top producing team coordinators in your organization? They're out there. They're in your neighborhood. They could be your next door neighbor. But we need to understand that people, when somebody says no, it doesn't cost us anything, but we're looking for that right person. So our keyword always is say next, and it doesn't matter what the answer is. Always have a next attitude and be positive and stay excited. I want to talk a little bit about some of the tools ACN is providing for all of us to really create a huge organization in ACN. Obviously, ACN has the greatest website support system. My ACN for Representatives is absolutely incredible. I was sitting down with a friend of mine who's from Denmark, who's looking at ACN opportunity, and obviously I don't speak Danish, and we went online, and she wanted to get some information about Denmark marketplace, and we went online and clicked Denmark, and it popped up in language I didn't even understand. I said, man, you read it. But ACN provides all these informations for us. Doesn't matter where we want to expand our business. Doesn't matter where we want to get customers. ACN has all the information online for us to really take advantage of. Now, ACN has great websites that will truly support us to have a great credibility and right reputation in the industry. ACNintegrity.com, which is a brand new website that came out a few weeks ago. How many of you guys are enjoying the ACNintegrity.com website? I'm hearing directly from the former state attorney general, our legal advisors, also www.acninc.com, our corporate website for people to showcase, see all the information, the whole showcase of the company. Obviously, all the organizations have great conference call systems, and I know company has great live and pre-recorded conference call systems we could take advantage of, and one-on-one presentations, three-way events that we could take advantage of, a lot of private business receptions we could do, weekly events I know we have in all major markets all throughout the nation. Also the Super Saturday event. Just like Mr. Greg Provenzano said yesterday, we must commit to be at every single weekly event, every single Super Saturday event, all the regional events which ACN and all the leaders have provide. And VIP tours in Charlotte office. As a lot of you guys know, the executive team have opened up a Charlotte office, and we actually could take a tour by going through our regional vice presidents and team coordinators to actually show them how powerful it is, where all the decisions are made, and how ACN truly operates in the background. All the international training events. I mean, how many of us in this room maybe had a little bit of challenges along the way for us to make a commitment to get here, but now you're so glad that you actually made it to Detroit? I don't know about you, it was a challenge for me when I had to go to my first and second international convention. But thank God that I did, because if I didn't make that commitment, and if I didn't go to my first event, I would have probably never made it in ACN now. And we also, in my opinion, has the greatest and the most powerful tool that has ever been created in network marketing history, which is Mr. Donald Trump endorsement DVD ACN provides for us right now. I mean, he's a multi-billionaire. I mean, he's a multi-billionaire. And he's the founder and the CEO of Trump Organization. I mean, everybody knows him. I was in Korea a few months ago, visiting my family members. And I'm in my uncle's car and driving around in our capital city, Seoul. And I see two beautiful twin towers by the lake. And I'm looking at it going, man, what kind of towers are those? I've never seen those towers before. There are two twin towers. Trump Towers in Korea. I mean, he's everywhere. I mean, everybody knows who Mr. Donald Trump is. And him, in my opinion, who is probably the most respected and most famous an entrepreneur in the world today, he is endorsing our company, ACN. I mean, right now, #1 producing show in America, Apprentice, he's the executive producer. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, my wife and I, we were watching the Miss Universe. He's the executive producer for Miss Universe. He's everywhere. And for him to talk great about network marketing industry, in the book he wrote, and also the Success from Home magazine, and him endorsing our company, we're the only network marketing company he's endorsing right now. We got to take advantage of these tools. See, because right now, ACN providing the Success from Home magazine and these auto-ship DVD programs, there's no excuse for any of us in this room to not have huge organization in ACN. I want to share a quick story about what happened to my wife's cousin, my cousin-in-law, Donna Hashimoto, who's here at the convention. She got started with us a couple of months ago, and she's very excited about ACN. She will be a team coordinator in the next just short few weeks. And she was just outside in front of her house, and she sees her neighbor, taking the trash out. And she decided to go talk to the neighbor, which she never met before, about the opportunity. Went over there, actually gave him the magazine, Success from Home magazine, showed many different stories in there. And she said, if you're serious about making some serious money, I want you to come to an event with me, a BOM with me later on tonight. And he went home and looked at the magazine in less than 10 minutes. He knocked on her door and wanted to find out more information. And that's when she gave him the DVD, Donald Trump DVD. And he said, and when she told him about the event that night, he said, I have prior engagements tonight. I don't think I can make it to the event. And she said, well, before you make that final decision, why don't you take a look at this DVD? And she gave him the DVD. And he went home exactly 8 minutes after she gave him the DVD, after him hearing from Mr. Donald Trump, came back and knocked on her door and said, I'm going to that event with you tonight. And he got started, and him and his wife, Bob and Gail Brown, they're here with us today. Can we just give them a big hand? These tools work. If we simply use all the tools to work, and if we simply apply all the things ACN provides for us, if we simply put it to work, all of us can have success. And ACN having this auto ship program where every single month we could have supplies of these DVDs to go out there and hand it out to people. There's no excuse for any of us in this room to not be a regional vice president minimum in ACN. Now, I want to talk a little more about the DVD. Make the most, this Donald Trump endorsement DVD, it's only limited time availability. See, it's not going to be around forever. It is so important that while we have Mr. Donald Trump endorsement, and it is so important for us to get on the auto ship, and every single one of us in this room should have a goal to be a regional vice president while we have Mr. Donald Trump endorsement. Because it's only limited time, and it's a limited, availability. We want to get on the auto ship right now and make sure that we commit to going out there and handing out these DVDs every single day. And right now, these DVDs are available in English, Spanish, French, and Korean as well. Doesn't matter who they are, we could introduce this opportunity to people. Let's take a look at some examples of what would happen if we start taking advantage of the auto ship program and using these tools to stay in phase one. Let's just say, just talk about us for a second, just you. On your own,